All right, we're back for the boss match.
Yeah, this is going to go fast.
yeah. One way or another, we don't expect this to last too long. John Parker on Titan, Ron Knutson on Dredge, and Ron really eyeing that point.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
He knows where he stands, and he knows he needs a win here. So let's see how he does. You guys are good to go whenever you're ready.
Old Amulet. Yeah, he does. He pilots his deck well. He does well with it every time we see it. It's a good deck. We both had, like, as we said last time we saw it on stream, like, it is not our thing. It's a good deck. It's not the most interesting.
Oh, Amulet, it is not. It is not. But, if you're going to have a fasty combo-y deck, it's good to put them against each other head-to-head. So that
for sure.
If you're not interacting with each other, at least interact with yourself quickly.
Yeah, somebody's going to die. There's where it's not going to be a slog.
Speaking of people dying, I've just come across this new band that have you ever heard of Church of the Cosmic Skull?
No, but I would listen to it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's like the first song I heard, I was actually watching my favorite Magic streamer, and the reason he's my favorite Magic streamer is because there have been like 4 different bands that I have picked up on by listening to his stream, and this is the latest one. The song that was playing at the time was called "Everybody's Going to Die."
Nice.
And it's like just kind of like a church choir
type
of deal, but like with amazing lyrics.
Right. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, really fun stuff. I recommend to anybody who's listening.
I watched a really cool film the other day. Have you ever seen Fire and Ice?
Fire and Ice.
It's a 1983 animated film.
I have not.
It's a Frank Frazetta project. You know who Frank Frazetta is?
Nope.
He's big in the fantasy illustration
world.
Super. If you saw his artwork, you'd be like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, a pretty classic story. I mean, it's just a fantasy story, but man, beautiful fucking film.
Yeah.
Beautiful film. Super fucking cool. Great study for anybody as an aspiring artist in anatomy. Because, like, the drawings were simple, not a lot of detail, but a shit ton of frames per second, and the anatomy was 100% all the time. It was awesome. All right, so we got Steam Vents from Ron.
Yeah, Ron gets the first go at this.
So I feel like he's going to do the thing, the otherworldly gaze. He's going to be gazing at some shit.
Yeah, and I feel like play draw is probably pretty huge in this matchup.
Yeah. Focus, camera. Focus. Yep, there it is. He's doing that.
All right.
I also watched Joe's Apartment. You remember that one?
I remember. I don't know that I ever watched it. It looked bad.
It's fucking goofy. I mean, it is what it is. It's entertaining.
I think it was like the first like MTV.
It was, yeah. Now, if you're a fucking stoner, it's hilarious. But,
yeah.
It is what it is. Nothing.
I gotta say, when Joe's Apartment came out, I don't think I watched it. I was a stoner, but I didn't have time for that.
Right. No, it's.
That's
fucking,
how bad it looked.
It's silly. I don't know. It depends how. It's fun. It's bullshit, but it's fun. All right. Oh, and here's this guy.
Pretty good against Dredge.
Yeah, it helps for sure. What land? Bounce land or something more value towny? The hell is that? I always forget.
I don't know. It looks like I don't know. This is an alternate art. I don't know what the fuck it is.
What could it be? We should know what it is.
I have no idea. The alternate art just.
See what that is.
What is that land that you just played, John?
Slayer Stronghold. Okay.
Thank you. Didn't recognize the art.
Makes sense. It does look like a stronghold. All right, so we got a immediate creeping chill from Ron. Gotta. Yeah. This must be out of the zombie dust.
Huh?
It must be out of zombie dust.
I picked up a 6-pack on the way in, so
Sweet.
it'll be cold by the time we get back.
Got gumball head. Alright, so dredge in 3. No, he didn't dredge 3. Chose not to. He just drew. Alright, alright.
He probably needs a second land.
Yep, and he got it. So he's fetching. Pretty sure he's got the Thrilling Discovery in hand, so it's pretty good. Yep. So
Yeah, I'm assuming that he used the Otherworldly Gaze to set up that second land draw.
Yeah, yeah.
And that'll probably be the last time he takes a natural draw. You would assume.
Yeah. You would hope, really. I mean. Yeah, I gotta tilt the camera so I'm gonna go back out there. It's a little skewed. Yeah, I'll probably do it after tonight. Alright, so dredging. He's gonna get 8 dredges. Oh, he's gonna get more than that.
Yeah,
Should.
Let's see what he hits.
Should, yeah. I mean, it's Ron, so maybe not. Alright, yeah, he's gonna... Yeah. Oh, there's Chill. Yeah, Chill is to Dredge what Thought Monitor was to Affinity. Here's the card that just made it live again.
This is going to be gross.
Yeah, this is a good one. And I do like the Thrilling Discovery, too. Like, people were a little iffy on it at first, but...
All right.
Yeah.
This is
exactly...
This is kind of disgusting, not going to lie. So he's going to get back that zombie that I can never remember his goddamn name.
Silver Smoke Ghoul.
Silver Smoke Ghoul and 3 amalgams.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's about as good as you can hope for on turn 2.
Yeah, and John just has to win right now. Like that's the only option, and I don't think he can. I don't think there's any draw
Not
the
off
Amulet
it.
Titan
Yeah.
with no Amulet in play to start the turn.
So he can Amulet if he had an Amulet now, and play a bounce land.
Okay, that's a start.
So that would be. He's not getting any Azusa or anything.
Because even a Titan with double strike and
so he'd have to have
all the stuff is not going to get it done, right?
He'd have to have an Azusa too.
He's got the Titan.
He doesn't have the Azusa for the extra landfall.
Okay, that's. So all he can really do is put a Titan out who's kind of a blocker.
Oh, okay. He's got the Elysian. So he does have an extra landfall.
Okay.
But it's not good
enough.
enough.
I mean, he doesn't even get to play the Titan now, right?
No, right now.
I guess that was never an option, really.
He could besiege you a land away, I guess. But
Ron's no longer interested in casting things, I think, for the most part.
yeah. All right, well, he's got blockers. And so it's funny, though, Dredge the Dark Blast. Dredge the Dark Blast. He's got Dark Blast in hand anyway, so. Well, you always dredge. So he'll have to block, and then that's going to mop up his extra.
Well, he's got 2 Dark Blasts in hand, but he can't actually cast those.
Oh, he doesn't have black. Yeah, I'm sorry. He does not. Boop, boop. All right, so that was pretty lackluster. He's got a Cathartic Reunion in hand.
So the best he can do is 7 damage on this turn. Oh, he does have Cathartic Reunion?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually really good.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, because he's got plenty of dredgers in hand.
Yeah, dig into that Ox.
Oh, yeah, I like this too. Go ahead and sacrifice your guys to this attack before you do this dredge.
Fuck yeah. So chump a 3 power. Chump the amalgam, I have to assume. Oh, he's actually blocking that guy? It's weird. How did that not die? Isn't Dryad a 2/4?
Oh, okay. He just goes to the face?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Okay. All right. Dredge picks up game 1.
I'm confused. How did the ghoul not die? Or maybe they just didn't move it off the table.
Yeah, I think that he was just like, okay, you're blocking like that, you're dead.
Yeah.
You know, he's showing him
Just doesn't matter.
shortcut in there. We always appreciate shortcuts
We do.
on stream.
We do.
Unless we can't figure him out. You know, like round 1 today when
that was just...
we had the wrong person winning 2-0. Like that's baffling. Even now it's baffling to think about.
We were very confused. Very confused. I mean, you should be able to pretty much know what the sideboarding is here. Actually, I don't know. Just endurances. That seems fair.
Yeah.
3 endurance. Bajuka Bog, Relic. Yeah, that's all really good.
And I feel like you really expected Ron to get game 1.
Yeah, oh, generally, yeah. You always expect Dredge. Yeah, Cultivator, I like that cut. Monkey Dudes.
I really would have liked Shenanigans.
Yeah, for sure. Because we know he brought it, he had to brought an Ancient Grudge, right? That's the thing they have.
Yeah, he said he didn't bring it in against Esper Reanimator in the last game.
Yeah,
but I'm expecting him to bring it in now. I mean, you're obviously going to bring it in against the opponent that's already giving you targets for it.
For sure. No, he definitely needs Shenanigans.
Endurance is a pain in the ass for graveyard shit. Like if somebody's, jamming a bunch of living in.
Yeah.
That's to me is the I started playing more and more copies of Subtlety in the main deck just because I was seeing so many main deck endurances, and it's just like, you know what, this isn't even good enough to be a sideboard card. Like it needs to be in the main. I'm losing game 1 every time.
Let's leave this out here.
If you're playing a graveyard strategy and losing game 1, that's not a good place to be.
No. Well, modern's gotten to be pretty fucking weird. And a lot of things that used to be the status quo are just upside down now.
Yeah.
Much like the rest of the world. Thanks to its cards that are printed, man. Those elementals are just fucking... MH2 is just...
I really appreciate
a number on the format.
Ron sticking with Dredge.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to pay off for him, I feel like I don't know. Like he could sneak in and win one of these invitationals.
I mean, he was close.
He was very close. He was very close, and people aren't suiting up the removal really to.
No, nobody thinks about
the graveyard hate. Like if you don't sideboard against it, and like you got people like Isaiah who are build his whole sideboard. I mean, granted, he won the 500, but he built his whole sideboard to beat. It was so embarrassing to beat Storm because he had lost to it the night before, and to me, that's just.
Right.
If you're playing the control deck and you lose to Storm, then you're just bad at playing your deck. Sorry, Isaiah, but that was on you. Like you don't bring in extra sideboard cards. That should be a gimme for you just knowing how to play the matchup. All right.
Here we go. He's got the Amulet, he's got the Monkey, he's got the Valakut, he's got the Bounce. That's a pretty good hand from John.
He has no graveyard hate.
No graveyard hate, but he's set to go fast. Ron has...
Is that a prismatic ending? He has an answer to turn 1 Amulet?
Is that what that is?
I think it might be. I'm pretty sure it is.
Interesting.
Which, if that's the case and both players keep, this could work out poorly for John.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
If that is in fact prismatic ending, this is not going to work.
Oh, it is too.
Yeah.
I can see it. Yeah.
Does he has a white source, right?
Yeah,
he's got 2 of them.
He's got Mana Confluence. Yep.
Oh, this is a good start.
And he's got a great turn too. Also,
yeah, he still has to be fast because he is going to get one off of this Urza Saga in a couple turns, but
right.
That's next week's problem. You know.
Yep. Best John has now is he had a second name.
Oh,
okay.
God.
Well, never mind.
All right.
Didn't see the second one sneaking in there.
And he's got Monkey.
This is still pretty good for John.
It is.
This is
It is pretty good. So I think he's
Got
going to
a
get
mana-
Monkey into the other guy.
Yep.
Now, the thing that sucks for John is he doesn't really have like any kind of a follow-up here. Like, like
Right.
he needs to draw into a real threat.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a prismatic from Ron.
So
Interesting.
if you're Ron here, do you try to take your opponent off of his strategy,
I feel like,
or do you do your thing? And this is tough.
is hard,
This
yeah.
is a very tough decision, and it looks
like
to me
Ron's-
like he's
I
going to
think
go for it.
yeah.
And I feel like that's him optimizing, his experience with this deck.
yeah, it's super fair to just go ahead and hit it.
And I feel like if you're Ron going into this, you have to feel like coming into the match, winning the dice roll. This was the game. Game 2 was the one that you were probably
Gonna
up against
lose.
it.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
if you're going to take risks, this is the game to do it.
Yeah, that's super fair.
Yeah, especially because he's getting an amulet at the beginning of his turn anyway. So
exactly. There's no reason.
So
to
you might as well
prismatic
just play for the fact that he doesn't have a threat.
here. Yep. So here's the cathartic.
So he's taking one off the. Did he take the one off the mana
Not
confluence?
yet. He's gonna. I know he's gonna catch it.
Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't caught it yet. Catch it, Ron. 1 damage. Lost life.
We'll get it before
Yeah,
before he passes his turn.
We'll make sure. Ugh. Okay, all right.
Ron, don't forget to take one off your mana confluence.
Narcomoeba. All right. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
He's got some board.
Dredger. Oh, no second Dredger.
No second Dredger. Okay.
You're not no third Dredger.
Okay.
So he's got to
Take a
just
natural
take a
draw.
Yeah.
All right. Make it a good one is what I say.
We had a land. That'd be good. I think it was.
Okay. I think he had plenty of lands.
Did he already have lands?
Yeah, he already had lands. Another cathartic reunion would have been the ideal,
Yeah.
or one of those types of effects. So this wasn't the sexiest one ever,
No, but I feel like it was still right to.
but he's still
take
in
the
the same
risk.
spot. And this draw is super important. Oh,
Okay. Yeah,
That's,
he's got time.
yeah, that's not a good draw.
So I feel like does he? Well,
I-
he can't even make the token now because of the bouncing. So he's pretty much just you're gonna get another. So actually, he's gonna get a cage or not a cage, a relic.
Okay,
That's what he's gonna get here. I'd have to think
yeah, that makes sense.
because like you already have the amulet, you have the extra landfall. It's like you have nothing in hand. If you had a Titan, it'd be different. If you had something big, it'd be different. But okay, map.
Interesting.
Well, he can go get a bog. He brought in a bog,
Okay,
so he can still
sure.
bog here. Although a bog's not great with what the graveyard is now.
Yeah, it's and maybe that's the whole point. Maybe he just feels that.
Although with multiple bounce lands, you can get a shit ton of use out of the bog, though.
Yeah,
You can replay the bog multiple times. So
you can. And the graveyard's not nothing right now. He does have a way to get dredgers back with that that conflagrate hanging out in there.
yeah, and that's it's a good thing to just get out of the way anyway.
Yeah, I mean that ended game 1, so this is definitely kind of a weird game 2.
Yeah, I probably would have got the relic there.
I don't disagree with you. You get an extra draw.
Yeah,
Okay, he's going with the bog.
because you still got Teleria West.
I guess he just felt like he needed the.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad.
Being able to do this every turn is
Yeah,
maybe more
yeah.
important.
It's definitely not bad. Yeah, it's probably just as good, really. You get more use out of it. It's just the instant speed of the relic is nice, because like you have to worry.
I'm assuming this is upkeep.
Yeah, I think so.
Or did he take a draw? I'm not even sure. I'm assuming this is upkeep.
There's an amalgam and 2 lands. So he's already got lands. He's gonna keep that one on top.
Okay, he has a 3rd land in hand, so I'm assuming he's going to
It was upkeep.
take a draw, and then he's going to actually get to do this now. And this could be good for Ron, because all he needs to do is expand this board a little bit.
Maybe not. And there's a consideration too now that the Years of Saga came up and you got a map. Like he's got that prismatic. Like now would be a good time to do this.
He wants to attack first.
Yeah, that motherfucker has reach. Yeah, there could be something to say for taking that tight or the amulet out of the equation now.
Yeah, I feel like he has to do this.
Yep.
Oh man. I don't love this line. Like, I feel like when you put the prized amalgam into your graveyard, you were kind of
setting it up, but I mean, I don't know. I don't hate it.
Because you're just losing all that stuff. I guess you can still do it next turn.
Yeah. He didn't lose his dredger. He didn't lose a dredger, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, it's pretty important.
So he's got the extra landfall.
And we just had John on nothing over here still.
He's just got lands.
It's
he
has endurance. Okay.
That he can't cast. Well, he can evoke it. Can he?
He doesn't have another green card.
Okay, so he can't evoke it and he can't cast.
This is just a really bad endurance. This is the turn. Like,
yeah, for
whether
sure.
or not he realizes or not, shields are down.
Yeah, make it happen.
And you got to make something happen here. That doesn't.
Yeah, Gruul is green-red, right?
How are you getting double green?
Oh no, the Dryad.
Sorry, I see.
All my lands every color.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was dumb of us to miss that.
I forget about this silly card.
Yeah, that's pretty good for John.
This is actually really good for Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
now
he can dredge
freely.
Yeah.
Oh, and the prize amalgam got put back in, so.
Yeah, so this is actually very good, I think. Okay, gain a little bit of life. Oh yeah.
This should be good. Unless he just Ron dredges again.
Gaining the life. All right, dredge away. Let's see him. Yeah, I gotta say, John, like, this is not a fun deck to play against. It's actually kind of a fun deck.
It is a fun deck.
For coverage.
Yeah, no. It's ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Those play well together. Need to hit a couple more things here. All right. So he's got.
So with the.
If wait, is this also draw 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it is. So if he doesn't hit a Narcomoeba, will the prize amalgam come back in at the end of his end step?
Yes.
Because the Silver Smoke's coming in at the end of this end step.
Yeah, it'll come in at the end of the next end step.
Okay, so I thought.
So everything.
Ooh, and the Dark Blast to mop it up. I like that too.
All right, so triggers happen. He's got that. Then he'll have a delayed trigger on
these two.
But you know, that's actually not going to work out because John is going to be able to Bazooka Bog on his turn, and they will not be there.
That is true. Ron, I think, sees it. The draw. So he does have the The Valakut thing's still going for him.
Yeah, I mean, they used to play the Secura Tribe Scout. Yeah, I think all the parts interchangeable. This deck's not really interesting. Like, honestly,
Yeah, no,
like trying to think of a non-dick way to say it, but it's not very interesting. This is it's weird because oh wow. Well, Ron's got cathartic reunions for days.
Yeah. And he's got the Stinky, so
He's gonna keep trying.
He's got a pretty small library here, though.
He does. That's never bothered him in the past.
Right.
It only takes one of these to hit.
Okay, here's an Ox. There's a Creeping Shell. That's good. Another Narcomoeba.
All right, he needs something big here.
Now, does he have a land in hand?
I don't think so.
Okay, here's another Silver Smoke. If he's got another land in hand, he can Ox. And that gives him a really good board. No, yeah, he does.
He does have a
city.
land. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So
he should be able to
might
Ox.
we see an Ox here?
Just go ahead and poke in the air.
Get one in there.
Yep.
And then will we see the Ox?
Nope. He just
Okay.
got that instead.
No Ox.
Did he play a land of return?
He did not. He has not been playing a land.
So I don't see why you wouldn't. Because he knows that this shit's getting exiled. I mean, how is it Oxed? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you should have Oxed there.
Does Vesuva come in as a copy of something?
Yeah.
I thought you had to actually tap it to do the thing.
No, it just enters as a copy. It comes into play tapped. Yeah, that extra 4 or 5 power would have been pretty nice right now. Surprised you didn't do that. Interesting.
Yeah, he's running out of cards to get this done.
Yeah, exactly. Like you need to
And he's going to think of it as a blown opportunity too, because John obviously never drew the real threat here, and just kind of a huge bummer.
Another endurance. Attacking endurance. These big fucking bootied green things are pretty problematic.
They are definitely a problem for
That's
Rob.
where that Ox really should have came down, man. Should have came in. You know what, Micah? That's the way this shook out. It's hard to. I mean, you want to get rid of the namesake card.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's easy to say that from the back seat, but like
in the moment,
and you don't assume you're gonna get to turn like what is this like turn like 7, and you're not gonna see a prime time.
Yeah, I really feel like he should have oxed, man.
I mean, looking back, yeah, that would have been better.
Because you had the landfall. No, we never started the timer. Yeah, well, it's the last match. It's fine. Well, I think this is going to game 3, folks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna count out Ron yet, but
No, not yet.
he's definitely kind of out of ammo, and I feel like
And the get on the with the map for the bog was definitely solid on John's part too.
he needs to dredge again. I mean, he doesn't have any other choice. He disagrees.
He's just stinking it.
He's like, I'm gonna play Death Touch, guys. Can you draw Titan?
Apparently he cannot.
that has been an issue.
Now this stinky can fucking do some damage at least. Take some off this board. Oh, never mind. Now he has Valakut, so that's not good. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's over. It's over. He's got nothing now.
Okay, he just made 2 copies of Valakut, I assume.
Yeah. Well,
he made a copy of Valakut, so he's getting double triggers and.
Yeah, just scoop it up, Ron.
This is probably the last turn of game 2.
It is. There's nothing. He's got one card.
Yeah, he's looking at his exile to see what that last card or 2 in his library actually are.
Nothing that helps. Not even a conflict rate would do anything right now. Here, no, maybe is that it? No, stinky. Yeah, you can't even attack because the fucking monkey. Ah, I'll do it anyway. Fuck you.
Doesn't he have a land that gives that monkey? Is that the one that gives it double strike or?
No, that one's. Yeah, he has both double strike and 2 in the front.
He could have just killed that thing right now.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
It doesn't matter. This is over. Yep. 2 in the front, vigilance, haste, swing enough mana to give it double strike if he wants to.
Yeah. This is just John flexing, saying, hey, I can kill you with damage.
Yep, and there it is. Yep. Well, game 3 it is.
All right.
Looky there. Yeah, that is
weird or very weird game. Game 2.
No, they got all kinds of.
I don't think I've ever seen Amulet Titan just never draw the Titan or never draw the the tutor for the Titan.
Right.
Just,
yeah.
just
That was really weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Just nothing happened.
Do.
Yeah. Amulet was, and you're right. I mean, he blew up some amulets and that ended up being bad because John never cast anything that cost more than 3 mana.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like back in the day too. Like, I mean, people would get wins from just Colony Garden and pump your fucking your own one dude.
Yeah.
To infinity. You know, like
it has happened.
Now the Valakut plan too, like, is so just good.
Well, the old Summer Bloom Titan was a much more painful Amulet Titan for the modern format.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah. I mean, imagine if Summer Bloom existed with what they have now. Like, Jesus Christ, it would be fucking. Yeah. Yeah, it would be fucking insane. It would just be.
Yeah, like I feel like the zombie making card, like the land that made
the field. Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm kind of torn on that card because I feel like it was actually okay in modern except for Amulet.
Yeah. No, it was like fucking obnoxious. How many
cards is that fucking Titan gonna get banned? I mean,
I know, no, for sure. It definitely. Yeah, the card outside of this deck was whatever, but in this deck it was just so stupid.
If they would have banned the Titan just years ago, banned the Titan, there would be a lot of cards in modern that would still be legal today.
Yeah.
That thing has gotten a lot of other things banned.
Yeah, no, it's
a lot of things die for the sins of the Titan.
For sure.
But as it is, all of the original Titans get to be legal.
Right.
So
only one gets played.
We've got that going for us.
Two. I mean,
I will say though, if anybody ever casts Grave Titan against me and it resolves, I'm probably conceding that game.
Right,
That card,
yeah. It's pretty insane. I mean, dude.
I've gotten many in play, and it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm addicted to drafting it in Vintage.
Oh,
Cube.
dude,
Like,
it's
if I see
gross,
Grave
yeah.
Titan, it's hard for me to pass.
Yeah,
Grave Titan.
it's just like the bomb.
Card just
dude.
wins. The red one too. The red one's very
Sun
good.
Titan's really good too.
Yeah,
I mean, just the Blue Titan is the fucking
Yeah, I had
just asshole.
Had a guy doing the old Black Lotus Sun Titan me
Right.
thing. Like
Yeah.
that felt bad. I got to do it with Luris today, so
Right.
that was good.
All right. So Ron is going to aggressively mulligan, as he always does. And John has Endurance, Urza Saga, Land, Pact. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's slower, but it's not bad. He's definitely got to take his time.
Yeah, he's got the Graveyard Hate, so I know he feels good about that.
Yeah, no, it is definitely a keepable hand, especially from what just happened, what we just witnessed there. Let's see what Ron's working with. Prismatic is alluring, but it's going to do nothing.
This is not a sexy hand.
No.
4 lands and some stinkers.
No fucking looters either. So
It's
just that thing.
I mean, he's on a mulligan to 5, so I think in his mind you keep it because you can answer the turn 1 challenge.
Yeah,
or the
no, it's not like in
1
that-
amulet, but you're not going to see a turn 1 amulet.
Yeah,
Like,
with that,
that
it's not a bad
prismatic
hand.
ending is a dud.
Yeah. No, it's not a terrible hand, but it's not going to pay off like he's hoping it's going to.
I mean,
Oh, and Azusa. Well, that's going to get
okay,
him rolling.
yeah, Amulet Titan's set up really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Micah. Today I actually did turn 1 Black Lotus into Luris. Luris, replay Lotus, land Jace the Mind Sculptor, Fate Seal, pass.
Yeah, it's nasty. All right, so he's going to put looks like an amalgam in the grave, if not more. Amalgam and a land. So I'm going to assume that's probably a looter on top or a dredger. Nope, it's cathartic. That's what he wanted. Crack fetch.
No, I don't record my matches. I don't stream.
And cathartic. Pitching. Yep, he had 1 dredger to start, and that should be enough. So here we go, Gary Thug. We're gonna see Silver Smoke. Good start. As always, Ron dredges. Alright, so John, I got some decisions to make here. Looking at another Urza Saga. Go ahead and play it. Not a lot to do though, still. I feel like maybe with this hand it would have been fair to just go ahead and turn 1 the Saga, because he has a Saga.
Maybe John is just kind of thinking, he's after seeing how that last game played out, like maybe he's thinking, you know what? I've got the Graveyard Hate.
He's super slow rolling it right now.
Yeah,
sure.
maybe, just maybe, I can get my opponent to mill himself and just, sit back.
The thing is, though, like, you're going to... Endurance stops them from milling themselves.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. And Endurance, I didn't really think about it, but Endurance is not actually the best hand. Although it does kind of water it down, right? You get these chills out of the deck, and all of a sudden...
Yeah, that's actually kind of nice.
Like, the things don't do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah. See, I feel like yeah, it's probably fair. I feel like maybe he should have just leaned into the Valakut there and maybe pitched the Summer's Packs instead of the Azusa. And just, I don't know, I guess you got to find the other guy still. It's weird. It was a weird hand. I think it was a fine hand, but it's a weird one to navigate and to anticipate what the plays are going to be. All right, so there's that.
Yeah, and that is a. I didn't even think about that, but that is a good point. Is Ron still has his entire deck, so
Yeah. Now I feel like this could have been a hand to lead with the Saga to go get the amulet sooner. Because now he just has lands.
he does. But he's going to
You
be
got
able
two-
to.
Oh, you got another pact? Yeah, you should.
He's got two. He's got 2 packs,
Should
but
have picked the patch instead of the Azusa.
he's lacking some green.
He's got the green lands in hand.
Okay.
He just hasn't played them yet. I feel like he should have pitched the pact instead of the Azusa. Because now he could just jam Azusa and just play more lands. You know?
Yeah. Well, he's really valuing.
I mean, he's not
getting some Titans in play this game.
Yeah, he's not in bad shape regardless, but
Oh, far from it. Is this another? Oh no. Okay, this is
He's on
this
this
is
plan.
not good news for Ron.
all right. So here's some construct stuff happening. Construct tokens soon to be available to be purchased on takeactionwarsaw.com before too long here. Make another one. Yeah, this is gonna go pretty well. So go get the amulet. Make those dudes 3/3s. One's ready to attack. He's not gonna attack because you don't want to put Dredge.
Like you would think that Ron would be happy not to be seeing a Shadow Spear here with his past experience
Right,
with
yeah.
Urza Saga,
For sure.
because that's a card that he just can't beat ever.
All right, so I guess the amulet now. John has definitely got stuff to do.
No, I agree, Micah. I don't think the Amulet Titan is a very fun deck for stream, and some of the viewers alluded to it last week. But I think Dredge is a fun deck for stream.
Yeah.
Like it's just attacking from a different angle at everything else.
These have been more interesting games as far as this goes.
Oh yeah,
For sure, this has been a better coverage
and
of
you're right,
Titan.
John. If he didn't pitch that Azusa,
It
this
would
is
have
a
gone
lot
way
more-
crazier. Yeah.
yeah. This game is basically over if he pitches one of the packs.
Yeah. Which he may have drawn the pact after the pitch, but I still would have valued the Azusa more.
All right.
But John's got way more experience than me with this deck, so my criticism is just what it is.
Ron taking a natural draw there with a Dredger in the graveyard. Okay.
This seems really bad for Ron here.
Well, he's going to do some dredging.
Yeah, he's going to dredge as much as he wants. John doesn't have anything to say this time.
He does not. So he just needs to have the best dredge that he's ever had on stream.
Okay.
This is a
Okay.
start. This is a really good start.
There's no monkey this time.
John doing him a favor there and controlling the life total portion of these triggers.
Conflagrate. Another Narcomoeba.
He's hitting all the Narcomoebas.
Okay. One more Dredge 5. See what it gets him. Bangers.
There we go. We need more of those.
It's
All right, he's got one coming back.
not the worst.
Not the best.
It's not the best here now. It's something though. But just this is a good example of Urza Saga, its power in a vacuum.
Oh yeah.
Because he's gonna get to lean into it and just make another dude. And this really does stymie what Ron is doing to a large degree.
Yeah, I mean, it really does.
I feel like okay. I feel like you got to do it. You may as well. I mean, you've dicked around
This
this long.
is another endurance.
Are you gonna make the token or float the mana? You don't
He's just doing a whole lot of nothing.
I really.
He doesn't have double green. Is that the problem here? He got rid of the Azusa. He has no way to play 2 lands in a turn, so he just has no double green.
He's got the mana. He's got the right lands, but he hasn't got to play them yet because he favored the Saga.
He doesn't have double green.
He doesn't. No, he's got mana.
He has Vesuva.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a cavern. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was something else. Yeah, he doesn't have double green to just cast the endurance.
So he's all in on these tokens right now.
So here's a good spot for Expedition Map, maybe? Yeah, Ron could still get there. I mean, the endurance fucked up his tempo, but he's not been able to follow through yet. So okay, he's gonna make a lot of mana here. So he's got 2 triggers. It's 4 mana. He hung on to a. I feel like he should pact for
Pact for
an
Azusa. Yeah, that's
Or the
the
other
play.
guy.
That's
Yeah.
the play. He needs to pack for Azusa. Which is weird because he could have just pitched the pact earlier.
Yeah.
And played the Azusa.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's allowed Ron to have way more play here.
So I wonder what he named with Cavern. I feel like he may have named Elemental. We should ask.
Possibly. What is the cavern naming?
Giant.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. He's all in on that. And it's a pretty stupid question to ask a Titan player, but you just gotta
You never know.
know.
You have to be
In
sure.
this situation, it would not be. It would be a degree of sensible to just name Elemental, so he could actually cast that other dude in his hand. But yeah, these fucking big ass constructs are they're not the worst.
So I think Ron's going to start with Otherworldly Gaze.
Yeah. Oh, and he's gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just all in on.
The other. Was this with Otherworldly Gaze on the stack?
It was during his upkeep.
Hold on just a second, guys.
All right, Dustin's gonna go check that out. This has definitely been not what we usually see of Amulet Titan, but is a testament to exactly how good the deck is, that it can operate on a completely different axis and get there, Ron's definitely not out of this thing, because Endurance is definitely an awkward answer to Dredge. Like, it's just a tempo disruption. So Ron can definitely still do his thing. So, Ron's dropping cards. Alright, so the Endurance resolves. Ron's randomizing cards to throw on bottom. So what was that? Was that on?
Oh yeah. So he was trying to cast flashback Otherworldly Gaze, and John's like, "Well, I'm gonna Endurance in response." But I mean, Otherworldly Gaze is still on the stack. I mean, it will resolve.
It's
You
happening.
can't like it's on the stack. You can't shuffle it in response to itself.
Yeah.
All right, and so Otherworldly Gaze does hit a Creeping Chill. Ron then takes a natural draw, obviously.
playing a dude. There's gonna go third.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Well, if you're gonna do it, this is the time to go
Yeah,
for it.
No, for sure. I mean, he could
He could do
stave
it.
off these guys.
He
pretty
could
easy.
do this.
Yeah, he's not out of it. Okay, that's something.
Yeah.
John's out of interaction for the grave, so that could help out.
Another chill.
Yeah. All right. He's gonna get that silver smoke back.
He needs another good one.
He does need another good one for sure.
Narcomoeba's not terrible.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right, he
that's
does
as
get a
good as he
dude
could
back.
get.
Okay.
So now he's not in bad shape. You can hold off these constructs for a turn.
I like getting in for 2. Your opponent's at 8.
Yeah, you should just get in for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave the guy on shot. He'll come back. He'll come back.
Yeah.
You're gonna have more chump blockers. The next turn he can ox.
And he's put. Does he have Conflagrate in the graveyard, or is it just 2 oxes?
It looks like 2 oxes.
Or oxen, I guess.
Yeah, 2 oxen.
Oxen.
Ollie oxen. All right.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Micah. I'm not endurancing unless there are triggers on the stack.
Yeah. So
I think that he thought that somehow he could counter that the otherworldly gaze by doing that, but that's not how that works.
I feel like also he should have just named elemental on cavern instead of giant, because it's not like Ron's counterspelling
Yeah.
giant. I mean, like in that moment, the double green for
Yeah. If you
endurance
just do
was
it for
more
the thing that
important.
you actually have.
yeah, exactly. Like then you still have the 3/4, you know. All right.
But he might just be thinking he doesn't have double green, and so
Right.
that's his best way to get double green.
I had double green for the Titan, but I don't know. The gentlemen's are free, but I think right now it works out anyway because he hasn't.
He's lucky because if Ron did have a way to counter this, John would lose
You're right.
to his own pact.
All right, so he is going to get the extra mana. He's going to be able to play this Titan, so it should catch him up pretty fucking handily, really. But I mean, he's a 6, so it's a pretty low life total. So
I
that's
assume he's getting a Bazooka Bog.
It's a Slayer Stronghold. It's not
No
Bazooka
bog.
Bog.
Okay. He's gonna
Gonna
try
give
to
it
get
2
a
in the front,
kill.
vigilance, haste.
So he's gonna go for the 16 double strike with the 2. Okay, well, yeah. This is just lethal?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, the only profitable thing is to block the other guys.
It's lethal.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I think that's gonna do it.
Those are some games, man. Those
Those were some really good games.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any way you can cook this the right way. Ron, I think you're pretty much boned.
Yeah, and it's too bad. If Ron had one more turn, I don't think John was winning this game.
No.
There's the Bazooka Bog.
There's on tap. Yeah, that's that, man.
So he didn't get the double strike.
No. He gave him 2 in the front and haste.
Okay.
That's what that first thing was.
All right, so Ron does get another turn.
Yeah, I don't know that it's going to be good enough. It's probably not going to be good enough. I mean, I can't imagine it would be. Not with everything that's in play now.
Yeah, the Bazooka Bog is really what he needed. Those are no good.
Those are not. Those are not getting there. You can pay for pack, no problem. Yeah, no, Ron's just... He can stave off a combat, but he's still fucking dead. Like, there's not anything to say about it, really.
Well, you can play out
Well,
a
actually,
stinky.
it doesn't even matter because on his attack, he's going to get, well, he won't be able to activate it because of the pack cost. So wait a minute. No, he could still just double strike him to death. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, move those amulets. They were definitely in the way of this combat.
Yeah. Yeah, all that's going to happen here is he's going to sack that, draw a card, hope for a fucking conflagrate, I guess? I don't even I don't even know what he's hoping to draw. Hey, look,
Otherworldly
Otherworldly
Gaze?
Man, that card is fucking just kind of whatever. All right.
I mean, I don't think he has 2
Creeping Chills?
Creeping Chills left, but if he did, that's what.
All right, yeah, those are some games,
I think you
man.
cast it just to see. I don't think he had 2 left, but
No. Yeah, just because.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey.
Hey, those are
very good games.
Yeah, those are neat.
Very good games.
So John gets a point for the
John does get a point. I think he already had one.
Yeah, he didn't. But, hey,
But,
more points are more
tough
prizes.
break for Ron because I know he was really feeling it. Like he wanted to get that point in here. So
yeah. Well, we still got a good amount of time. I mean, the next invitation is not till the end of July, so we've still got
plenty of time to get in here
about
and
6 weeks.
dredge his way to a point.
Yeah, he's got about 6 weeks, so should be pretty easy.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for the 6 o'clock. And from what I'm hearing out in the play area, it's Pioneer tonight at 10?
Yeah, it's Pioneer tonight at 10. We decided to go with... We didn't really nail it down when we started it, and so this week I just decided to go ahead and nail it down. So 8 weeks. For 8 weeks, we're doing every other FNM at 10 is Pioneer.
Okay.
So this one's Pioneer. 2 weeks is Pioneer at 10. 2 weeks from there is Pioneer at 10. 2 weeks from there is Pioneer at 10.
Okay.
And judging on that turnout, we'll decide if we make it a super regular thing or not. But yeah, tonight is Pioneer at 10, and then 2 weeks from there is Pioneer at 10.
All right. And there's surprisingly, like it seems like there's still a lot of buzz out there for Pioneer.
Yeah.
I think
People are
I do know that it is the Pro Tour is returning, and it is the Pro Tour format for this first season. So, good job on Wizards of bringing back a format that they basically killed themselves.
Yeah. And it's a good format too. I do like
it is like so. I'm gonna be honest, John, and we'll get into it more at 10, but
right.
It's a decent format. Like I think the problems right now is that, and I get that they just had a banning that helped with this, but there's not really good interaction in the format.
You're not as good. Well, there's not like, an equivalent amount to the degenerate shit. Yeah,
that is a problem. I mean, like you can't go into a legit like eternal format and think that you're gonna win games with like absorb and 3-mana counter spells, and people countering a 3-drop with a 3-drop is not ideal.
I agree. The format is a bit tilted right now, and there is like the problem is they keep putting broken combo shit into standard without effective counter spells.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. And so as long as they feed,
I guess they have they have hand disruption, so it's more based on that.
But you still need like an amount of
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Can't make it.
All right.
Yeah, well, a couple weeks, man. I mean,
yeah, we'll be back for it in 2 weeks. I'd like to see that shredder.
Yeah, the Godfarer's gift deck is fucking sweet. Yeah. I gotta get my builds.
Gift shredder.
Yeah, I gotta get my builds up and running. I've got the T-Hulk with the Magma Opus, the thing from Strixhaven, and then my Doom Foretold thing.
Yeah,
the bit decks I'm building. So, all right.
Yeah, that's the other thing, man. Like these interactive blue decks, like I can't imagine sleeving up the Gearhawk when everybody's like reaction to it is just to play Mystical Dispute.
Sure. Yeah, I mean that's super fair.
Yeah,
but it's fucking. I mean, you get to play your own. I mean, there's
there's
still little is Little Teferi is Little Teferi banned?
It is banned. Yes.
Okay, it's banned in Pioneer.
It is banned in Pioneer.
That's problematic.
I mean, it was banned because it was problematic.
Hey, so the thing is, I like to do interesting things, and the format like that, interesting things are defaultly more plausible in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so-
I'm not trying to shit on the format. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to. I'm just saying that if they want it to be a long-lasting format, they need to get some cheap interaction.
No,
in
they
that
need to
bitch,
feed
you
some.
know?
And
Like,
so the thing is, like, I think that they hold off on printing certain things into standard because they care so much about standard. And I think that, I mean, really, like, just why do you just ban shit in standard? Like, the internal formats are more important than standard.
Yeah.
I think everybody can agree that.
yeah.
All of them are more
yeah.
important,
Oh, yeah.
Pioneer
Oh, yeah.
included. So just print the shit to make the eternal formats better. And like, if it disrupts standard, just be like, I mean, for Christ's sake, again, they are just gutting cards and rewriting them for the
Yeah.
sake of arena. If you're down to do that, you're
Yeah.
not down to just print a good counterspell and say it's banned in standard.
You
That's
know,
fucked up.
You know what?
That's-
You know what
that's
I'd like
wacky.
to see, John. You know what I'd really like to see. How about remand? Can we get remand?
Oh, remand.
Remand and Pioneer would be nice. That's what I'd like to see.
All right. Well, we'll be back at 10. So get back in here and check us out.
Yeah. Yeah.